This is a BunkerBoy production.
Pick the weeds, whip the edge, blow it out, fill it in, move on to the next. It's the BunkerBoy Show. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. Hello, and welcome everybody to another episode. I'm Brad.
And that's your boy, AJ. What's up, buddy?
Whoa, dude. Okay. Not
You
much,
like that
dude.
vibrato? You like that little AJ?
It's all right. I think your note's a little off, but
Yeah, I might be off pitch.
we'll work on it. So how was your week, man? How you
My
doing?
week- Okay, I'll answer that first.
Yeah.
I'm doing fucking fantastic, Brad. You know, we can't talk about that, I guess. But yeah, I have this newfound like energy to get in shape and work on bettering myself, you know? I've been pushing myself to become a better person, I guess.
What do you mean, newfound energy?
Well, you said you didn't want to really talk about it.
Talk about what?
Anyways, we'll get on. This week, we're going to leave a little cliffhanger there. This week, I started a new job, I guess. Not new company that I'm working for, but I'm on a new job site. And they gave me a company truck. So your boy's moving on up. I don't have to drive my Ford around anymore. I got a different truck. So that's something that kind of made me feel a little good about myself, I guess, if that
Didn't
makes
you
sense.
smash the last car they gave you?
Yeah, so I had a little work van for a while, and I ended up doing the old rear end job on some guy at a little railroad cross section. And yeah, so now your boy kind of got past that and got a truck, and now I work like an hour away, so I have to wake up earlier. But yeah, I'm excited,
it's
bro.
The worst.
I know I'm excited because I like actually being on a job site and not jumping around from house to house and crawling through people's basement. Fucking just, it's just better to be on a job site, like a commercial job site where you're not in an attic. And I don't know. That's kind of what I did this week. What about you?
That's cool, dude. This
It
week
is cool, bro. Give me a little more like
that's
connotation.
Cool. That's cool. I mean, I just don't know the struggle of crowning houses, so it's like
you will, motherfucker. You will.
No, I know. I already have a good like hunch on what it's like, but my week's been good, man. Just same thing, working. I got it done. It was a pretty quick week. I rested well. I ate well. I'm drinking well right now, that's for sure. And I'm excited for Sunday. Just watch some football games and chill and eat food. I've been really kicking back, dude. I've been really relaxing and it feels good.
What are you sipping on?
This is some Busch Light Apple. I'm coming to you live from Wyoming, Michigan right now. This place. I'm in my sister's apartment. I'm in her baby's room right now. But she got a new house, so I've just been painting that, helping out. She got a new house in Wayland, which is a bum town. No offense, but
they having you do the trim or what? Because I told you earlier this week that I don't see you as a trim kind of guy. I just see you as the paint roller kind of guy.
Dude,
you don't look like a guy that has a steady enough hand to just have the fine.
No, I'm the taper. I tape the edges off.
So yeah, you are a taper.
You get real fine in the edge as close as you can to cover all the molding,
That Scotch blue, baby.
Scotch blue. So I've been doing that, but that's been hurting my back. So I finally got that all done. And then, dude, I just take that roller and I just go all over with that thing, dude. We get it done.
what colors are you working with? Just like
All
basic?
kinds, all kinds. It's so
No,
annoying.
dude.
We got white, brown, blue. I mean, I thought the colors look, when you buy, so here's the thing. So my
Yeah.
sister bought this house, right?
Right.
And when you buy a house, the thing you want, the number one thing is you buy the inspection fee. Okay. So it's hard to get a house around here because it's kind of near the Grand Rapids area. So it's kind of expensive. It's kind of hard to get a good priced house. And so my sister said, I'm just going to waive the inspection fee. And just so that way we can get it. And so the people living in the house were like, she's going to waive the fee. All right. And so
Yeah, they were
said,
stoked about that.
and
Yeah.
so my sister asked, when is the earliest you can get out? Well, if you're waiving that, we'll be out by tomorrow, And so they got the house pretty quick. They got it pretty
Wow.
quick. But as far as inspection goes, I don't think it would have passed, champ. I don't think it would have passed. So we're
There's like
dealing with
holes in the walls and shit, or what?
Yeah, we have some furnace problems. We got we got some cosmetic problems, dude. I mean, we're dealing with all the issues on the board, but
Fucking leaky roof.
To
Doors
any future house buyers, make sure you get that inspection fee. You pay it and you make them pay it and you get it done because that's important. That's what I learned.
I mean, but are they happy to be living in that house now, or are they still kind of dwelling on the fact that they?
Well, we got Pops over there hurting all of his bones working. We got her husband over there working. We got her husband's mom over there working.
Right.
I mean, I'm over here working, and it's just
they got the whole gang. They got the gang working because someone didn't do the old inspection fee.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but it's a good learning lesson. It's a nice house, but still, I don't know. Just learning stuff like that. Painting's not bad. It's just painting, go over it 2 coats. Kind of boring.
You priming that shit before?
That's the problem. This room that I just did today. Yeah, we had a double coat primer. So it's tough, man.
I mean, don't you feel kind of like a good feeling helping out family though?
No,
like
not at all. Not at all, dude. Because it's like you work your ass off all week just to come over here to do more work. That's why I can't wait, because Sunday I told them gotta be home for the games.
Yep.
So it's like,
I'm kind of wishing that, because the last 2 weeks they were on Saturdays. Saturdays is like a nice
Saturday. Yeah,
that's like the best time to have games. I don't get why they would move it to Sunday again, but fucking whatever. It's just like you can enjoy yourself watching the game, get a little fucked up, and then wake up and you still got that next day to like
right. Exactly.
Like react.
It'd be nice to just have like games on while I'm priming too,
Oh yeah, dude. Like hearing them. I mean, I don't know who you want to win, Kansas City or the Bengals, but
we'll talk about that later.
I'd be loving hearing like people go crazy over the Bengals scoring touchdowns while I'm like edging or just doing that fucking monotonous thing of painting.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that gets old real quick, man. Like,
oh yeah, dude, painting for sure.
You get one wall done, you step back, you're like, damn, that looks good. And then you look around the room, you're like, oh shit, I still got 3 more walls.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. It's the worst, but it just sucks. It just hurts your back, and then you bend over, you stand up, you're lightheaded, and you're like, God damn. Everything's hitting you.
That used to happen to me a lot when I was younger, when I would stand up really quick and get dizzy. And now it happens very rarely. And when I do it and I stand up and I get dizzy, I kind of like the feeling of like,
I love it. I hold my breath.
Me too. I try to live in that feeling for as long as I can. I'm like, this feels fucking good, dude.
Dude, that's one thing I've been doing last week and this week is just, I've been doing those breathwork exercises.
Oh yeah.
So dude, I've been doing this one where you hold your breath until you like about to fade out, and it gets you so lightheaded and it feels so nice. Like I'll be at work just like purple, just like, and then they'll be like, are you okay? And I just won't answer, and I'll just give them some like
old Violet
eyes.
Brad again. He must be holding his breath.
Yeah, it's fun, dude.
That's good. You sent me a video on Snapchat this week of one of your coworkers like holding a bunch of he
Oh
was trying
yeah.
to lift up like 7 or
Yeah, well, we
8
do
cases of
that.
beer at a time. And
Yeah,
then
we see how many cases we can
it just
stack.
ended up toppling over and just
Yeah.
all that beer just fucking fell onto the ground. I was like, what do they do with that product? Does that just get
Oh, you
does that
just throw
still
it in
get
the
sent
breaker.
out?
Throw it in the breaker, they repack it. Most people know when you buy your beer, some of it is like we broke a case and beer goes all over. And so all of our fucking dirty shoes and all the dirt and grub from the floor gets right on the mouthpiece of the beer. And all they do is just take it to the back, repackage it into another box, and they just put it back out there.
So are you saying that each time I buy like
Run it
bottled
under hot
beer,
water.
cans of
Run
beer?
the mouthpiece under hot water.
Okay, now I want to ask you another thing. Do you do that knowing that you guys
No,
do?
no, because I don't
Yeah,
care. I'm the
yeah, me
people who
neither.
serve it. I know the boys I work with, and
I
they
mean,
might be a little grubby, but I'll drink it.
now knowing that it's dirty as fuck, I still am not gonna change what
No,
I do. Like I'm still
exactly.
gonna open that case of beer. I'm gonna crack that fucking tab and I'm
Right,
gonna just send it back.
right,
I'm
and
not
that's what you
washing
should
it.
do because that's the American way. You
Right.
know,
It's only the way I look at it is it's only making you tougher and making you more immune to more diseases, you know? Like
that's what I'm saying.
you're strengthening that body of yours.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. We just do that. We see how many cases we can stack, and that kid who did it was like an inch or two shorter than me, so you already know how that went. That was bad.
Oh, so he was like 4'11" or what?
Dude, could you imagine if I was 4'11"?
I mean, you're not far. I could imagine.
I got a foot on that, dude. Come on.
I mean, I'm so like we talked about before. It kind of hurts my neck when I talk to you. Like I have to go get readjusted
right.
every time we have a conversation.
You don't even look at people when you talk to them.
Come on, B. I give
Come
them
on, B.
I give them the quick glance and then I look away because I'm trying to think of like
You identify him, you're like, he's speaking. Okay.
yeah.
And then you just go back
And then
to it.
I put everything else on the old ears. I
Yeah.
trust that what they're saying I hear, and then that's all I need, you know.
Oh yeah. I stare people down when I talk to them. I make sure I see how their lips are moving.
Yeah,
and
you almost
everything.
put fright into people.
Yeah.
You're kind of like are my pupils like I don't know. It's crazy. Like all I see is them fucking blue lakes in your eyes, and I get nervous because the little pupil gets so fucking fine. Like you are focused in, dude. And I'm like,
I like seeing how their lips move and everything.
I think because of what you do is what's made me who I am. That's why I kind of I look at you real quick and then I look away. I'm like, okay,
Dude, for real.
This kid is too focused in on me right now.
Yeah, that is what you do, bro. It's been our whole life. But
oh,
dude, what's anything positive, anything funny happened to you or what?
Anything funny happened to me this week?
Any like crazy thought? Like you're just like, wow, I could compare my life to that or just anything.
See, that's something that blows me away each week we do this is you always have some like deep fucking.
Oh, I got another one that I was thinking.
No, I know you do. I know you're fucking stacked up, ready to go. You got like a stack of 52 cards and I don't know. You just have one for every fucking moment. But no, I don't have anything that, like you would say, hit me in the dermis crazily. But I mean, I know share what you have because maybe it'll spark something that kind of.
Well, dude, I was just thinking like yesterday because my sister's dog, I've been living with me for a while, and I'm like, man, if you just put your life in the perspective of a dog, they kind of live right. They live the way that human emotions should, because if you think about it, like a dog doesn't care how big of a house it's in, how nice of stuff it's on. And all it wants to be by is the human it trusts and the human it loves. So as long as it's by that human, it's satisfied, it's comfortable. You know?
I have a little caveat to that though.
Okay.
It depends on because there's those little rat shit dogs, you know, and those I feel like they live a different life than like the kind of mid-sized to bigger dogs. I feel like the mid-sized to big, like what you have, I know what kind of dog you have. I don't know the exact breed that it is, but I know that type of dog is a dog that definitely loves living life and enjoys what it's doing and goes through like what you just said.
It enjoys it really like connects to human connection. Like it's got to be by human at trust, and if not, it's like shaking, it's sad, and it's worrying. Like it's
I
worrying.
think I think like yeah, most mid-sized to bigger dogs have that kind of thought in their head, but those little I never really bonded with those little like Shih Tzu. What did you have? You had a fucking
Oh, I had
what was old
Aso
Baxter?
Lasso or
Yeah,
whatever.
Aso Lasso. I mean, that's you're it's hit or miss, but those dogs I never really
But those dogs
looked
need a
at like
human.
that.
They need a human there to feed it and let it out. Like
Yeah, they
they
do.
understand that, and
They do.
it's like what DMX always it said in that song. You let a dog roam, it'll always find its way home. And
X
it's
gonna
like,
give it to you. I thought
yeah,
that's what you.
no, dude. So like, as long as the dog knows how to roam and find its way home, and humans what makes it comfortable. Like I feel like that's what humans just got to focus on is those basic necessities.
No, and that's what I try to tell myself that at least. I don't know. I try to always work on myself in that sense, and then it always comes back to like not being that, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
too focused on other shit, and
Right.
then
That's the problem. That's the
and then
problem.
and then I go back, like I'll get that thought again in my head, and I'm like, why am I still doing the same damn thing that I told myself I didn't want to do? But
Yeah.
it still ends up happening. I guess I get caught in that like revolving fucking circle of like what I want to do compared to what I'm actually doing. I don't know. But
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
point.
So I
I
just been
mean,
thinking like if I just think more like a dog in those moments where I feel like I'm not doing enough, like as long as I got people that love by me and as long as I know where my home's at, those are the two basic things that we're like, okay, there's nothing to worry about.
no, I feel you. No, I don't have anything that really I mean, I obviously have like motivation that kind of spoke to me this week, but nothing that really opened my eyes like that you always seem to have like this fucking deep. I don't know. It
Dude, I
blows me
don't
away every time. We just have
it's
different brains,
yeah,
It just
yeah.
works differently.
I just look around me and I just see how other things are living and how other things are behaving. It's like, wow. I always just try comparing myself and, trying to take after what other people are doing, especially
Do
when
you
they feel comfortable, like a dog.
Why is that though? Do you think it's like we're just in two totally different settings and you have more of
No,
a I don't
I think it's
I
just the
always try.
focus is on two different things. I think my focus is just all over the place to where I'm always looking for anything to help soothe. And you're just, I
You
don't
think
know.
I'm just already soothed and
I
maybe
think I
like
think you can just
I
avoid that fact.
maybe I'm already content with what I have and I'm more afraid of the fact like I'm more afraid of losing it. I don't know. I think of it differently. I don't think of
Well, that's what I'm like afraid of too. But it's just like I just focus on something that can make me happy or steady in the meantime. And it's always got to be a different thing because
do
if
you
it's not,
are you a person that has to like you said, you're focusing on the thing that makes you happy. Do you need something to focus on to make you happy? Or are
no, not
you like
happy.
when
I think the word's comfortable.
yeah.
Like if I'm not comfortable, like that's why it's um, like when we were talking to our guest earlier, she said she lived 4.5 hours away from home. If I lived 4.5 hours away from home and something got depressed or I was just all alone out there, you'd see me with a couple face tats and a mohawk. You'd see me
Yeah.
go off the deep end.
Like a Joe Burrow face tat or something
Yeah,
like
like
some
I got to have something like a comfortable reminder.
no, I feel that. I mean, I say I feel that. I don't actually feel that, but
Yeah.
I understand that is what I meant to say.
Yeah, because I'm not a
Because
material guy. Like
no, I know you're
that's why
not.
I made that dog comparison because like they're not material things and they only live a short life, but they know what they need in that short living,
No, that's
you know.
it is a good way to kind of look at it because material items aren't, I mean, if they're making you happy, then whatever. I feel like losing some materials would be good in my life, because then I'm not focused on as much items. I just
Right,
feel
like
like
a minimalist.
Yeah, minimal. When we learned that back in school,
We changed our lives.
I remember hopping on that wave. I was like, dude, like that is
That's the way.
It's a great mentality.
Yeah. That's what I get rid of everything I don't need.
Because then you're living in the moment.
Yep.
You're not like focused on all this extra shit that you have. I don't know. It's just it makes sense to me, but it's also hard for me because I'm living with another person who doesn't share that same like you know what I'm saying? Like
boom shots.
Yeah, we get more materials all the time. So I don't know. But I learned to balance it. So you gotta move on and fucking take what you got, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, dude, I don't know. That's why I like making those comparisons, but
no, I love the weekly comparison. I definitely look forward to it because I'm like, shit, what can I do to kind of compare to what he's gonna say? But it's just a different way of thinking. I don't have that mentality like you do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish I did. I wish
no, you don't, dude. You don't wish you did.
No, I do.
You wouldn't have to have this if you didn't want something to get through.
There are times that I think of things like that, but I guess I don't retain it.
Right. That's the problem. That's why I write it down every time now. Every time I think of something like that, I always write it down. It's good to remember because then you think about, I thought about that on this day. Dude, that's like when that Rob Dyrdek was talking about how to he was saying something about quantizing his thoughts.
Oh yeah. Dude,
and savoring every moment. And when he wrote down everything he did and how it made him feel every moment of the day, I was like, that was a different level.
Would you say, are you like journaling or are you just jotting these down in your notes in your phone or like how's
Well, it's kind of an interesting thing. So like, if you think about what you did today, let's say you just woke up, you took a shower, that made you feel good, right? So out of scale 1 through 10, taking a shower made you feel like an 8. So let's say you worked out. Now, how was working out filling that time to the best of the ability on a scale 1 through 10? You know, was it like the best use of your time?
Yeah, it's good to do that too. Cause like sometimes you're going to work out and you don't feel like you want to fucking work out and it feels like a goddamn 4. And then like other times
crazy.
Like what I've noticed when I take like a couple days off, cause I'll take maybe like 1 to 2 days off and then go hit the gym after that. I feel like I'm ready to attack shit. Like I can fucking, and that makes it feel like it's a 9 or a 10, you know, like it just feels better. I don't know. But when you're working out multiple days in a row, that number definitely decreases.
Yeah.
So it would be cool to like remember that and jot that down, you know, like have a date in your fucking, like however you do it, have a date
cool
in your
journal
notebook
until you feel like shit because you just realize you're not doing nothing.
And then when you do feel like shit, you can look back in that journal and be like, oh, like I've felt this way before. And then the next days following, I've felt better. You know, it's
exactly.
That's you can look back on it.
That's why I want to kind of get into that. And that's why like I've been inputting breath work, because like when I'm sitting there just drinking a beer, staring at a wall, just wondering what the next day is going to bring, I could be doing
that's what I imagine you do a lot, is just drink a beer and stare at a wall.
Staring at a wall, dude. Dude, yeah.
And that's where these thoughts of yours come. They're like, what would it be like to be a dog?
You're exactly right, dude. You're exactly right. It's sad.
No, dude, that's not sad. It's just a different way of living, bro. Dude, that's just how it goes.
Introduce what we got drinking tonight.
All right. So this beverage that was sent in to us comes from a guy named Keith Thomas. Shout out to Keith.
Yeah, Keith, baby.
I ended up buying the entire fucking 12-pack. I know that the boy Brad couldn't actually find everyone, but we at least got 2 of the 4. This is a Sierra Nevada. It's called the Little Things Party Pack.
And I got the purple and green.
Have you ever heard of anyone like say anything about these? Because I've never heard of this.
Sierra Nevada for sure.
I know,
these hazy little things have been out for a while. I just went to this local store and got 2 individuals because I couldn't find a variety pack here in Wyoming.
I also want to say something that I thought about in the shower today. If you guys are going to send in, and we both appreciate you guys sending in these liquor/beer suggestions, but if you're going to send them in, you got to know that one of us lives in Michigan and then the other one of us lives on the East Coast in New Hampshire. And so sometimes when you send something in, the other person doesn't actually have that. So then we're at the fucking beer store trying to struggle to find like anything, that we
Yeah,
can
but
do.
we're gonna make it work for the people who sent it in. We're gonna send it out shipping wise and get it here. But
Oh yeah, no,
for
it's gonna
future
happen
reference.
eventually. It's not as soon as we expected, like.
Yeah,
But which one are you starting with?
I'm gonna start with the perp.
Good, because that's pretty close to the it's not at the bottom of the box because I opened the box a little fucked up.
I'll
So
crack it for you.
yeah, let's hear that.
So
Yeah,
this one's called the Big Little Thing IPA.
the
They're
Imperial
all called
IPA.
that, huh? They're just different
Yeah.
colors. Oh, this one's the hazy little thing. Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
just
the
happened to
big.
crack open the most percentage beer out of the box.
Okay, so
We
yeah,
got a little 9.0 ABV on this one. What's our can say?
Oh yeah, she tastes like 9%.
It says family owned, operated, and argued over. Ha 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 ha.
So this is an Imperial. Give it a sip, Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Tell me what you think. That's a niner.
Shout out Niners. Yeah, it's very imperial. That's
What does that mean, Imperial?
imperial. I try to use big words all the time, and that's
Yeah.
that's a word that I don't know the definition to. So
I feel you, bro.
you gonna give us a little
Yeah.
dictionary or something?
Yeah, but tell me what you think so far off that taste.
Okay, so like last week when we tried, what did we try last week? We tried the was it Two Hearted, or was that a couple weeks ago?
No,
I don't.
that was last week.
Yeah, like I said last week, I like having a couple drinks before we come on to these things because it
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
loosens you up, makes you feel a little better about yourself and shit. It's like
It makes you feel so much better about yourself, dude.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give another kind of positive because
Wait, before I tell you, let me tell you what Imperial means.
Yeah,
So
hit
it
me
means
with it.
relating to an empire or relating to or denoting the system of non-metric weights and measures.
so relating to an empire is what I'm gonna go with. So
That's what I always
I'm
do.
just gonna call it an empire IPA from now on. Fuck Imperial.
So does it taste like an empire?
It tastes like if I were sitting on a throne and I had these fucking dogs out there working for me doing my dirty work, and I was sipping one of these, I'd feel like I'm ruling, I feel like this beer isn't what I anticipated it to taste like. I feel like I could actually put down what is it, 3? I think I got 3 in this box. I could definitely put down all 3 of these.
Oh yeah, this makes me feel like that guy off the Green Arrow. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah, shout out to the Green Arrow.
Yeah. Nah, but dude, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
1 to 10, I'm gonna go 7.2.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
But before you give yours, I'm not an Imperial IPA fan. I'm not really even a huge IPA fan. So that's a pretty high score.
Roger
so
that, dude. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I mean, what did I
what
give
you
the other one?
you gave 1 sip and you're cracking the old bluer? Come
I
on.
want the hazy little. I'll take the little. This one seems like it'd be better, but I'm gonna give that one a 6.3. Tastes like they didn't care about it when they made it. Doesn't taste like an empire to me. That tastes like
some fucking like shitty workers in a warehouse like dropped the cans trying to stack them all up before they package them.
This tastes like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, whatever that is. That just don't taste like no empire.
Of Pisa, yeah, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa from now on, everybody. So that's fucking good.
But let's move on to this one. We'll get into our current events. This one's the hazy.
I'm gonna have to crack another one. Let me dig to the old bottom of the bottle.
The bottom of the bottle.
Bottom of the bottle. Introduce it though. Go for it.
All right. So this one's the hazy little thing instead of the big little thing, which doesn't make no sense. So this is the hazy little thing IPA. This one's not Imperial, so no empire related to this one.
Which
I'm
I
gonna
like,
crack
'cause
a
that
cracker
just-
for you.
sounds
Let's see.
fancy for me.
So this one's still considered an IPA at 6.7%. So that's 2.3% lower than the last, which is a good sign.
Good math, quick math, baby.
Ooh,
right,
dude,
yeah.
I like this one a lot better.
The old hazy.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice crack, dude.
Okay.
Tell me what you think. I like this one a lot better. You like
Yeah, after I've drank this one, these purple fucking Imperials can
it? Kick rocks.
they can go fuck themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. I would give this one, if I gave that one a 6.3. I don't know what I gave the Two Hearted, but I would give this one a 7.7. Maybe an 8 actually on an IPA scale.
Yeah, be a little more generous with your ratings, bro. Come
Yeah, I
on.
probably should.
Hazy. So we've had a couple hazy IPAs compared to the
Everything
hazy.
I drink is hazy.
Yeah, dude, your new nickname is fucking Brad Hazy Vance.
Yeah.
Brand crack. This hazy IPA compared to, I think the only other hazy we did was the Hazy Wonder, which I was a fan of.
Me too. That was
I
good.
think I rated that quite high at like an 8.5 or something. I'm gonna give this like an 8.1.
Okay,
So
8.1. I don't
I
think
don't
that
think it's-
Hazy Wonder was an IPA though. So
oh, it was a wheat ale, right?
yeah, something like that.
Yep. No, you know what it was.
Yeah.
That fucking IPAs, dude. Yeah, 8.1, and I'm gonna run with it.
All right.
If you guys are at any local beer store, beer or wine store, however the fuck you guys have it set up out in Michigan, because that's where our biggest viewing comes from.
Viewing.
Viewing.
Dude.
Um,
You're funny.
definitely get yourself a Sierra Nevada party pack, or if you don't have those, because Brad didn't have them, get yourself just the old hazy IPA, because the Imperials can suck it.
Yeah, and if you can't find it, just grab a case of Bud Light. Have yourself a good night. No,
Bud
no,
Apple. I
no,
still
that-
have yet to have a
Bud
Apple.
Apple. It's a Bush Apple.
Whatever the fuck it's called, dude. I've still yet to have it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't.
I bought these Bush apples here at my sister's probably maybe 4 to 6 months ago,
And they've just been chilling in the fridge.
I came back and I looked in the fridge and I was like, "There's 5 of them in there." I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" So I just been drinking those.
Right on.
But I'm gonna go to this first current event while you're sipping on that. This one says California ticket wins 421 million Mega Millions lottery. So this is January 29th. A ticket in California won the jackpot of 421 million in Friday's drawing.
Million.
Oh my gosh. So here's
that
what
means they're probably taking home about half of that, though.
Well, here's what
they're
they
still
said.
they're still living.
Here's what it says. If the winner chooses the lump sum option for the payout, they'll take home an estimated 289.5 million. Oh my God. And it was sold in Woodland Hills, California. So before we go on, let me ask you, you win the 420 million, you take home 289.5. What are we thinking? What's the first thing?
Well, first off, I'm thinking happy. Like, I'm happy, dude. Like,
Happy.
I'm celebrating. I'm not necessarily telling people because I don't want them to start like knocking on my door saying, "Hey, I got this great idea for like some, like."
Yeah. I heard you don't want to take pictures and shit like that.
No, you don't want to. Until you actually cash that ticket in, you don't want to tell a fucking soul. But how long does that happiness last, bro? Like,
let's say
you've
3 weeks.
You've got all the money. You're not working towards anything anymore because you're set. So like, are you
right? So it lasts a lifetime.
Exactly. That money will last a lifetime, but how long will it take before you're like, shit, like, what do I like?
That's what I was asking you that other week. Remember when I
know.
said it's kind of like that.
So
one
that's why I'm
question.
trying to bring it back. I'm trying to do the old fucking backtrack here.
I'd still be working. I think I would just open my own little company and just do little side gigs, but I would still live fat and happy and be rich.
Would you have like a a crazy mansion, or would you try to just get like a nice
No,
house?
no,
Like,
little log cabin like the Unabomber.
all right, fucking Ted, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah,
I can't think of his
Krasinski or something like
Krasinski.
that.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
didn't
it?
want to. I didn't want
Something
to
like that.
butcher the last name, but yeah,
No.
old Unabomber Brad with old 290 mil out in the fucking woods. But
Yeah, pull up if you want.
I think I would probably I'd buy a house on a lake for sure because I want to be on the water. I'd buy two jet skis. And fuck, dude. Obviously the house would be nice and the jet skis would be 2022s, bro. I'd be ready to go.
2022.
I think I'd be ready. I'd be happy. And maybe plant like a big fucking tree, like an already grown like red oak or red cedar fucking tree in my yard so I could have a nice rope swing out into the I'm just
You
trying
and
to
those
live
rope swings,
dude.
dude.
I'm
You
just
like
trying to
those
live. I'm
rope
trying to
swings.
just live on the lake and fucking swing into that bitch, you know? That's
No, I
all I'm
feel
trying
you.
to do.
I feel you. I don't know what I would do. I think
But
honestly, I would go to Dubai for a week as soon as I won that to plot and plan everything out in a different country, so I know I'm far away from any criminals.
you think Dubai is the place you'd go?
Yeah, because that's where rich people go. You get all your Gucci and Fendi and all your stuff
Yeah,
out there.
because I see you decked out in that too all the
out
time. So
out in
like
Dubai shopping. Come on, man. Everybody says that. Everybody shops in Dubai. You
do you
hit a
think you
lick.
would do you think you would share it with any of like your friends?
Yeah, I think
What
not
I
my
would do.
friends, not my friends. I would give
Oh,
it
thanks,
to.
buddy. You fucking
I wouldn't
cocksucker.
give you a dime.
Oh, that's cool. Because I have a different outlook on this. That's really cool of you to say. So thanks for putting that in my head because that's kind of changing how I feel. But I think the people that I came up with, I would definitely give 2 to 3 million each.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I'm spending 280 million in my lifetime. I might as well make all the people I grew up with have a fucking great time with me, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, you say that until you get it, and then it's like, yeah, that would be good.
290 million, bro. What do I have? I have at max like 5 or 6 best friends at 2 to 3 million. That's about 15 million right there. That's gone.
Yeah, I would probably.
That makes me feel happier, knowing that they have reassurance, you know, like that's part of the happiness of having that money.
I don't know. I'd probably give 289 or 98. What was it?
290 million. You can say
290 million. I'd probably use that 90 million. I'd split it to where my parents got 35, and both my sisters got 15%. And then the rest of the 200 million I would just use, and then I would just toss it to my friends.
You ain't tossing dude. After what I just heard you say, you ain't looking out for anybody.
After I get that, I'm gone, brother.
No, that's cool.
I'm checked out.
Cool.
I'm checked out.
Out, fucker. God damn.
I'm checked out after I get that. But introduce this next one, dude.
All right. So our next current event. Oh, the headline says the true story of Rand Gauthier, the disgruntled electrician who stole. Thanks for that. The disgruntled electrician who stole Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson's sex tape. So, do you know anything about this sex tape? Have you seen it?
I don't know anything about this. No.
You know Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, though, right?
Sounds like someone my parents would know.
Dude, okay. Well,
who are they? Just give me a rough thing on who
Pamela
they are.
Anderson, I believe she was an actress. Do you know the what's it called? You know Hugh Hefner and the mansion that he had with is it the Playboy bunnies? I think it was the Playboy mansion. Pamela Anderson was like part of that whole deal. You can go check your own facts and shit if I'm completely wrong. Tommy Lee, you ever seen the movie The Dirt on Netflix?
Yeah, The Dirt's the best.
Tommy Lee was the drummer. Remember, he was played by MGK.
They play MGK, yeah.
Yep. And yeah, apparently back in the day, it says in 1995, but it was probably a little earlier than that. They made a sex tape, and I've seen the sex tape back when I was maybe in high school. It's been a long time, but they were like, part of it was like they were out on a boat in like this gorge with like cliffs on the side. They were all by themselves. And Tommy Lee was hung like a goddamn horse. He had this,
he?
dude, he had he had this crazy cock on him, and they just obviously started doing the damn thing. But this says that this electrician happened to steal he stole their sex tape. And
Would
the
you do
reason-
that?
No, I would never steal anything from anyone because I mean, I'm not even going to go into it. I would never steal anything from anyone, but this guy didn't know what he was stealing. It says that he stole a safe. Here, scroll down a little bit. It says that he stole a safe from them because they had refused to pay him for his work, I guess. And inside, when he got home and tried to break open that safe, he found that there was no money in it, and it just happened to be a tiny black tape with about an hour of salacious footage, which happened to be the sex tape that we're talking about. So I don't know if that.
You think it was a good tape?
I mean, if
Is
you're into that,
Kamala pretty banging or what?
Kamala, dude, call her Pamela, please. Call her Pamela. Pamela back in the day for sure was a very attractive looking woman, but if I came in and I just did electrical work for him and I was like installing all this new shit for him and they didn't pay me and I ended up stealing a safe from their house and then I opened the safe up and it happened to be a fucking VHS tape of them having sex on a boat, I'd probably be pretty upset at the moment, not knowing like that this tape was going to be super talked about, because this is a big thing, you know. Like, I mean, I doubt that he got any money from these people for that, you know, but he probably popped that tape in his VHS. It was like, all right, what the fuck is this? And all of a sudden you just see Tommy Lee's big old balls.
No, you know that's money too when you see that.
Right. Because then you can blackmail these people, you know,
which I would do.
Because then he could get money out of them that way. So I don't know if he did that, but
and you'd hit him for every last dollar.
It says that Rand Gauthier, the electrician, spent his life on the periphery of Hollywood fame. His father, Dick, was a successful actor who had starred in Bye Bye Birdie on Broadway and acted in TV's Get Smart. Gauthier even grew up across the street from Dick Van Dyke. Do you remember Dick Van Dyke?
I absolutely don't, AJ.
They showed us a couple of clips of him in high school. It was called like the Dick Van Dyke Show. It was actually pretty funny.
Do you think they spelt his father's last name wrong, or is his father's last name Gautier and his last name's Gauthier?
They definitely have a typo in this this article.
Okay.
Oh, no, they don't. It says, but Gauthier found himself treading a different path. He decided to adjust his last name from Gautier. From Gautier to Gauthier because he felt his father had never really believed in him.
See, so it's not a typo. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
It also says in the 1990s, Gauthier juggled a couple different jobs. He sometimes acted in porn films, but more often just hung around on the sets or helped with their construction. So this guy, when he put that tape in and he saw him just going with it going for it on Pamela, you know?
Yeah.
He was probably just like, damn, like this is just kind of what I do. Like, I mean, he probably wasn't too happy. He didn't get paid and all he has is a shitty porn tape.
For real.
That's cool though. I mean,
that is cool. I honestly would probably do the same thing as Gauthier there.
I mean, yeah, if you know you're not going to get paid and then you end up with something like that, you're going to get paid because that motherfucker is getting blackmailed for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Read this one, bro.
So this one says the disturbing story of Tyler Hadley, the teenager who killed his parents so he could throw a house party.
Now, before you get into this, were house parties ever that big to you to where you would go kill mom and pa?
I'd probably kill mom and pa for a little gathering. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably would too. I'm probably in the same
I
boat.
mean, if they said like, yo, I'm going out this weekend, and then all of a sudden comes Thursday and they're like, oh, we decided to cancel. It's like, oh, okay, well, I got to do this.
Okay, well, I already have prior obligations, mom, pa. Like I'm having these people over, and like if you're gonna be here,
Yeah, no,
you either
honestly, I
you
would
either keep it
never.
down.
I would
You
never.
either
It's hurting
keep
my
it
heart
down.
just saying that. But it says on July 16th, 2011, more than 60 people came to a 17-year-old Tyler Hadley's. I would never go to a party after the guy Tyler Hadley house and party for hours, unaware that his parents' corpses were hidden just behind their bedroom. So he killed them, kept them be in the master bedroom while he partied.
Would you after you kill them, would you lay them in their bed like nicely and put the
I would
blankets over
dig him
them,
a
or would
nice,
you?
no, I would dig him a nice grave, 8 feet. I would add extra
8 feet, dude.
yeah,
That's
extra,
2 feet. That's 2 feet more.
that's right, extra 2 feet of work for
That's
the
2 feet of
parents.
love, baby. That's
Yeah,
extra 2 feet of
that's
love.
TLC, baby.
Yeah.
And it says at 1:15 p.m. on July 16th, Tyler Hadley, 17-year-old in Port St. Lucie, Florida, posted a status on his Facebook. Party at my crib tonight, maybe.
That sounds like what you were saying. Like, oh, wait, mom and dad, you're
Yeah.
not leaving on Thursday. Oh, you're staying? Oh, okay.
And
Well,
exactly, that's why there was only one problem. Hadley parents were home. And since they'd recently grounded Hadley for drinking and drug use, they weren't about to let their teenage son throw a party. Some friends knew this and were incredulous. One asked if it was really happening. Hadley wrote back, DK, man, don't know, man. I'm working on it. And so he decided to probably, oh, look at Hadley. Oh, look at
oh
Hadley.
my God, dude.
Hadley was on some drugs.
Some kids, you got to know that they're plotting to kill you, you know?
Oh,
Like,
especially Hadley here. I mean, gosh darn. So it says by 8:15, the party was on. Tyler posted again on his wall to confirm. Party at my house. Hit me up. When one of his friends asked, what if your parents come home? Hadley responded, they won't. Trust me.
no, they're home.
That is cold.
They're home. Yeah, they're home. They're just in their bedroom. You know.
Trust me. They won't come home.
Oh, oh my God. That's a fucking red flag right there.
Dude, this is cold. I
Dude,
don't
imagine you meet this bad girl at the party too, and you're like, hey, let's go back to that bedroom over there. And you're like, oh, you're making out, you open the door, and then you just see like
I would just say, hey, the couch in the living room looks nice.
I'd be like, just push him over. We can still use the bed. It's all good. That's fucked up. Oh, high schooler too. That's crazy, dude. I never had any thought like that, dude. I can't imagine that.
No, dude, that's cold. Honestly, my heart's in a bad place right now.
I imagine that kid just was looking for like popularity and having people, or like having a party, and he's like, dude, I gotta have this party. Like,
yeah.
that'll make
He had the right mindset. It's just the limits he was willing to reach to have it was just a little wrong.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
But like, I could honestly, by looking at Tyler Hadley there, I can tell you probably 30 people. But they said 60 people showed up, so we'll give them that.
That's a rager, dude. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, having 60 people come over to your house, regardless. I mean, I hate to congratulate the kid, but like, hey, you probably had a rager, bro. Good job.
Yeah. No, he probably did have a good rager.
Oh shit.
But dude, I want you to introduce our guest that we have coming on today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the next guest on the Bunker Boys podcast. He is someone that we hold dear in our hearts. We both love this woman with everything we have, and we appreciate her for taking her time out of her day to sit down with us. This is Mariah Krone. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Hi, Mariah.
Hi, Brad.
So,
yeah, take it away, B.
I guess how we want to start all interviews here is just like, you're 19 years old, right? It was just your birthday?
Yeah,
All right.
happy belated birthday.
Happy
you.
belated birthday. So we just want our audience to kind of get to know you. What are you doing currently and what are you going after?
Right now, I am in college, my first year. So I'm at Lake Michigan College. It's a small JUCO. Basically, right now, I'm just focusing on soccer, trying to get to the next step, next level.
All right. And what's the next
Where's
level?
Hopefully some D2 school. My dream school is Grand Valley to play there.
where was the college you said you're attending?
Lake Michigan College. It's in Benton Harbor.
Benton Harbor. Wow. How far is that from where you grew up?
About 4.5 hours.
That's a good trek right there. That's a good
Yeah,
drive.
that's far, dude.
Dang. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to make that next leap into the D2 because you definitely have the skills for it. So
Thank
that's
you.
awesome. That's awesome. What are you studying anything in college or are you just kind of going there trying to become a soccer stud? What's going on?
Mostly here for soccer, but like I am in the business program, just taking some regular business.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
some comparisons then. Old Bradley was
Yeah.
old Bradley was a business
Yeah.
aficionado.
Oh yeah.
Was the man.
That's
That's awesome.
sweet. That's sweet. I think what we'll do is when we get our bunker business going, you'll be our little scheduler. You'll schedule all of our
Yeah.
golf courses or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah, you've got a position already lined up. That's awesome. Um so what are your kind of goals, I guess, in a sense? I mean, I know you score a lot of goals, but is there anything you're kind of working towards?
Honestly,
Other than making it to D2, I know you said that, but is there like anything you're passionate about? What else are you passionate about, I guess?
um, I, it's really just focusing on soccer.
You got a boyfriend? You got any
Ooh,
nightlife, anything you guys like to do? Like what's
honestly, like here in Benton Harbor, is such a small school and we don't do much. Tonight we're actually going to Kalamazoo, so that should.
Oh, there's some hotties over there in Kalamazoo.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're going to hang out with the basketball team.
Oh yeah?
Oh
Yeah,
geez. Oh geez.
yeah.
That's fun. I mean, how far is Kalamazoo from you guys?
45 minutes.
Oh, so that's just a stone throw. Is it
Yeah,
Is
right. dude.
is it just you or are you guys going with a group of people? How's that
I've got
go?
like 3 other girls going with me.
The besties.
Mm,
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Right
okay.
on.
Um,
So you hang on, one more question before Brad jumps in. You in any of those sororities or any of those frats or anything? You guys do
Oh,
anything fun like that?
we do not have anything like that here. No.
No?
My dorms consist of 3 floors and it goes up to like 330 rooms.
Phew, jeez.
That is it.
dang.
Sounds like a little I don't
That
want to
sounds
sound
depressing.
mean, but yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
depressing.
Well, there's not much to do here. It's just like I sit in my room sometimes. Watch
and just go down to the harbor. You guys just go hang out by the harbor or something.
I don't
That's-
even know what that is.
The harbor. You said you're in Benton Harbor. I'm just saying harbor.
No.
Come on.
We're like actually 15 minutes away from Lake Michigan.
Dang.
We're not even like on the water.
That ain't even a lake I'm trying to go in. It's way too cold for that shit all
Yeah.
year round. So what you got, B?
What are you watching on Netflix right now? Or just streaming?
The Arrow.
The
Yeah.
Arrow. Okay.
Yeah,
What's that about?
Oh, you don't know the Green Arrow?
No, I don't.
What's the
Like-
green arrow?
It's like this guy gets lost at sea and he gets stranded on an island for 5 years. And
Okay.
it's like on the island he gets tortured and so he has to become some like big buff man that has to like take care of himself and do anything to
Yeah.
survive. And then he goes back home and becomes a vigilante and like saves lives and is like a hero.
Wow. I didn't know they
Yeah.
made a TV show about me.
Okay,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Dude, that's a good one. That's really funny of you to say. So are you someone that likes to like sit down and binge a bunch of shows or what? Like, do you go one episode per night or like all 10
Well,
episodes in a day?
if I had some other things to do around here, I'd probably do one episode. But no, I definitely watch a lot.
Because I know my buddy Bradley likes to sit down and watch one show the
Oh,
entire,
yeah.
even if it's 6 seasons, he'll watch it in a course of 2 days. So
Oh yeah, when you dive into one episode, you might as well get them all done. You know,
dude, it drives me crazy.
it's relaxing, dude.
What was that question you said you were going to ask earlier, Brad, when we were talking? I thought it was a pretty good.
Oh, well, we'll get into that one in a second. But
Come on.
Mariah, you've been here 19 years. What's the motto you live by? What's like your positive thing to get you through day to day? What do you always tell yourself?
It was my senior quote too. It was like, you are your choices.
Okay, that is true. That is true. You know, surround yourself
Wait.
by the people you want to be like.
So you actually put down a senior quote in your yearbook?
Oh yeah, I'm not. What did you put?
I didn't put a senior quote because I didn't think there was anything that could describe how I felt at that time. I don't know. I just left it blank.
Dude, I put down a good one. I forgot it though. I think it was just something like "go get money," something stupid.
Dude.
I don't know what it was.
Dude.
Mariah, what's the biggest thing you've accomplished so far in your life? Biggest challenge, biggest thing you've overcome?
Is soccer related or no?
Anything? What is it? If that was the biggest challenge, we want to hear it.
Yeah, it was because I graduated and then I had no idea where I wanted to go. I thought Grand Valley, but I didn't really think I had a shot going to play soccer there, and I didn't want to walk on and then get rejected. And I knew that over my high school season when I got my season taken away my junior year from COVID, I just knew that I couldn't go on not playing soccer.
Yeah.
So I ended up committing actually in July and then moving down here in August for soccer. So that was really hard for me because
I bet.
I had no idea what I was going to do, and everyone else around me knew what they wanted and already committed to schools and already knew what career path they wanted, and I still have what I want to do.
That's the worst when people know what they want and you don't know what you want. I hate that.
Is Grand Valley a D2 school?
Yeah, they're actually they just won their national championship.
Oh, really?
So they're the number one. So I watched a game the other day, and they have a 92% winning average. They are going to win every game they play, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your guys' winning average?
Ooh. Well,
91. What is it?
My soccer season was kind of messed up. I got a concussion the first game, and so I was out for 2 weeks. And then I came back and played 3 games, and then I got COVID, so I was out another 2 weeks. And then I came back, played a couple games, and then I hurt my knee. So I missed quite a few games. I think we had 18 or 19 games, and I only played or started 9 of them because I was going.
You sound like a liability. You sound like you get injured a lot. I don't know if we can have that on our team, you know.
I was the second leading scorer.
I'm
you're saying if you tried out for Grand Valley right now, you feel like you'd be rejected?
I feel like maybe they'd put me on as red shirt, or I just wouldn't play at all.
Is red shirt like practice team?
Basically.
I like that. That's my position.
Brad was like the practice team.
Yeah, dude.
What did they call it? They gave you there was a name for it. I can't remember.
Yeah, they just called me the Scout King.
Scout team, yeah. Scout player of the week, baby. Let's go.
Dude, practice. I was playing like it was game time, you know.
Going 100% while everyone else is going 10. But yeah, that's awesome.
Is there some baddies at Grand Valley right now playing? Some muscular girls?
I mean, sure, muscular, but they're just amazing. One of the girls that just left for their 5th season, she was drafted into NWSL. So
the NWSL.
What is that? That sounds good.
The National Women's Soccer League.
Oh,
dang.
Is that something that is that something that you can make money in? Is that, I've never heard of that. Is that something that's even worth it? I don't know. I don't pay
I mean,
attention to.
well, she went to Grand Valley, played for 4 years, and then her 5th year of eligibility, she went to state, and now she's getting drafted into the league. So that's like as like the next step after college. It's like the MLB
She's a
after
baller.
college.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Dang.
Damn, son.
I used to play soccer.
You know what they
Yeah.
used to call him?
What?
You want to know his nickname? Old toe baller Brad.
Yep.
Baller Brad.
I had the
Dude.
most power off the toes.
Dude, the
I'll
kid
tell
could
ya.
the kid could touch his big toe to his forehead. That's how much flexibility he had. It was incredible. It was incredible.
That's funny, dude. What's your go-to snack? You come home, you're hungry. What do you like? What are you grabbing?
It's really anything I have here because we
Oh,
have to
yeah.
cook our own food. We live in apartments, so
Ramen,
no. Actually, I like making
No.
quesadillas. Quesadillas is it.
chicken.
Quesadillas.
That's chicken quesadillas.
That's
Right on.
extra.
That is extra.
That's
that
like
takes,
that's like a
takes more
meal.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't a snack. That's a
eatable.
whole fucking entree.
Dang.
So would you say that am I still here? Can
Yeah.
you guys hear me? Right on.
Yeah.
Would you say you're enjoying life at the moment, or would you say you're kind of just trying to
I-
push through and get to that next point, trying
Yeah,
to get
I'm kind of just waiting for the next step, like a new opportunity. I'm just like in the in-between stage.
Yeah, I remember when I was in college, that's kind of how I felt, was just like knowing that this wasn't the final step or the stage, like you say. I don't know. I was waiting to kind of get out of college, Once I kind of was there, I was like, all right, I've been here, I'm ready to go. But that was just me.
It's just I don't know what my future is gonna look like at all. And
It's gonna
But
look great.
That's the best part. You never know. It just happens. I don't know. It just works out.
Like you said, you are your choices. If you just keep choosing great things, you're gonna be great.
Right on.
Surround yourself by great people. You're gonna get great motivation. It's gonna lead to great things. I think you'll be all right. I think you should start making videos of yourself playing soccer, like some
Oh, I
badass promos.
wait, I've got some good highlights.
Yeah.
You got some like
Yeah.
huddle videos or something? What do we got here?
Yeah, I do have Huddle and
Nice.
couple other websites.
Nice.
Do you ever shove a chick and you kind of get her good, shove her down?
Yank her ponytail or something?
Yeah,
How's that go?
I have this video of me chasing down this girl, and I full out just stiff arm her, and then
Yeah.
I threw my arms out like, what? That wasn't a foul or anything, but definitely.
They
was.
just hold up
Oh,
the yellow
yeah.
card or the red card or something.
I actually haven't.
You've been kicked out of the game?
No, I've been yellow carded once, and it's because I was talking back to the ref, and that's it.
But the way I look at it is, you're only going to be playing soccer for so many more years. You might as well try to get as many yellow cards and red cards as you can, because that's like,
Red card takes you out of the game, and then you can't play the next game.
That's
okay,
bad.
maybe not red cards, but yellow cards, you can shove a chick every now and then. I mean, fuck
Well,
it.
yeah,
Why not?
I do, but I mean, if I was playing like defense or center, maybe, but I'm up top, so I really am just chasing down the ball and trying to make a goal.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
the strike. You're the
Do
striker.
you play defense like what is that, mid-O or something, and then you play offense?
I'm up top. I'm just up top playing
Up
striker.
top. Oh, you the striker. Damn,
I am
that sounds vicious.
Dude.
That sounds intense.
Striker.
What's your go-to beverage? I know you're not 21 yet, but
Are we
besides
talking about,
water.
like, are we talking about like alcoholic
Anything.
beverages or anything?
Anything.
Chocolate milk
Yeah, I love chocolate milk. That's a good one.
or juice.
Okay, you got to be more specific. There's so many juices, like orange,
apple
grape.
juice. I never have apple juice, but I
Apple
have.
juice? Do you water it down? No,
Oh, no,
just
I'm not a
straight
kid.
apple.
Yeah.
You are a kid. You're young. Come on. But fuck. I'm just happy that you're still young and I don't know. I look back at when we were playing sports and I feel like I missed out on a bunch of shit. That's why I'm saying I wish you would get more yellow cards and have more fun, because
Well, trust me,
once it's over, it's over, you know?
yeah, no. I think that not getting yellow cards is still fun.
Do you think you'd
guess.
fight a girl?
I
Like,
actually,
what does
I
a
just-
girl? What does a girl have to do to be like Mariah's about to throw down? Like, what does she have to do?
she has to like constantly be picking on me or doing stuff that this
Yeah.
Do you
pisses me
trash
off.
talk at all? Like, are you chirping in their ears? Like, hey, like,
I just say something.
bitch, you're stinky. I'm about to score on you.
No, there was this one game. It was the first game I came back after I had a concussion, and this girl said, "You're not even fast. Like you're not even good." And I was like, "I just scored a goal," and she's like, "No, you didn't." And so I got the ball and ran by her, and after I came back up to her and I was like, "Did you see me go by?" And that's
Oh, that's cold. That's awesome. That's great.
So AJ, this is your girlfriend's sister, just to make the audience clear on who our
Yeah.
guest is. But
Yes, sir.
seeing Mariah being a good soccer player, you've seen her when she was really young. What did you see her becoming?
Probably like a veterinarian, maybe.
what? Wait.
Maybe like someone that cares for animals. I don't know. I'm throwing that out there. I just feel like there's a lot of love in you. You're a very kind-hearted, sweet person. I don't know. I see you taking care of animals, I guess. I don't know.
You do know that I'm like allergic to every animal though.
But you
Really? Are you?
have cats, you have dogs, you have it all. I mean, you can get over those allergies if you expose yourself to the animals enough, you know. That's no feat that you can't overcome, you know.
Right.
I don't know. That's just what in the moment right now, I'm thinking maybe like I don't know, maybe you could be like a person who runs like a gardening business too. Like you're planting flowers for other people.
Isn't that like botany? Isn't that what you said it was called?
Yeah,
Botany.
yeah, you could be a botanist for sure. I could see that. I see you having like enough what's the word? Patience and tender loving care to make sure flowers grow. I don't know. That's what I got. What do you agree with what I say, or do you think what I'm saying is below what you're capable of?
I definitely couldn't. I think like my little sister Addie is more of the veterinarian.
Yeah, she's a horse girl though. She's straight horse girl.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure, I'm good at watering plants.
Well, what do you see yourself being? Like, what could you imagine yourself being, you know?
I know that I like teaching people and coaching and like telling people what I'm passionate about. And I like talking to people. But I really don't know. Like, I'm not interested enough in being a teacher. I don't really want to make up my own business. I don't know what
I could see you being like a second grade teacher or a PE teacher.
Yeah, I really thought about that, but you know, I just don't want to go to school that long and then not make that much money.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, you get to a small town, you just substitute for a while and they'll bring you right in.
But think about it too. Like you're molding all the small minds out there. Like what they're learning is all dependent on what you're teaching them. That's kind of cool. I mean,
yeah, you could teach them just to be your little servants or anything. You know?
Rub my feet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be for second graders.
PE teacher, I mean, I still remember our PE teacher, but I think you can shoot higher than PE.
I could see her being the next Mrs. Moore, dude.
No.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude. That's so disrespectful, bro.
No, she was the best.
She was all right. I mean, she definitely had her days where she favored kids, you know?
Yeah, we all have our days. I would favor kids too.
Yeah,
I
I would
would.
definitely favor kids.
Yeah.
I guess I'm in the same boat.
Obvious too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what Miss Moore did for sure. She loved me and Brad, and I think she hated the girls in our class for sure. Cause I mean, girls suck.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't
Yeah.
worried about who she hated. As long as she liked me, we
Right.
were cool.
Right.
I like that sign behind you, Mariah. Good vibes.
Oh yeah,
Did you
Savannah.
position that?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Damn.
make my
All right.
screen look.
We're gonna end with this one, Mariah. What song, when you hear a song, just makes you want to makes you feel good, makes you just want to get down? What tune?
Get down, as in like.
Anything you can imagine, get
Like
down.
when
could
you
be.
hop in the car and you're on your way to go like to a party or something and you're trying to feel that vibe, like what are
Oh,
you putting on first?
If I was going to a party, probably UCLA, just because it's like a needed song to get pumped up to go party. But
UCLA?
yeah.
What's that, dude?
What?
You know what UCLA is?
No, I might have to bop that
Oh.
after this.
Holy cow.
Is it straight up like UC, like the letters, or is it like UCLA? Like how's that work?
It's the school. UCLA.
Okay. Okay. I
Is it by
got you.
Jack Harlow?
You?
Jack Harlow? I don't know.
Honestly don't know who it's by.
Come on.
Sorry, we'll find it after this, but I think we can end this. I think we can get on out of here. AJ, what do you got to say?
I just want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this little 20-minute interview. And I really respect you for it because it's not easy, you know. It's not easy to just come on and talk to two fucking ugly mugs like us, you know.
Hey, man.
Yeah. No,
All right. I won't call Brad ugly, but you know,
No,
I respect it. So thank you.
Can, man. I understand.
Oh,
No, Mariah, this is awesome. I'm happy you could join us. I think you're gonna go to that second division soccer, whatever it is. I think you're gonna get it.
Thank you.
Keep being great. Keep being
I
great.
definitely think
great.
you're capable of moving on to the next level. I've seen videos. I've seen you get kneed in the head, and that was kind of unfortunate. But I think you're moving in the right path. So good
All right.
job. Keep
Thank
it
you.
up.
We love you, Mariah. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that was our interview with the lovely Mariah Krone. How you feeling about that one, dude?
I think that we knocked it out of the park as usual, and that she was a very good person to interview for the second guest. You know,
Yeah, I like having girls on, dude.
Yeah, she's nice. It's nice to say she. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice to switch it up. So thank you for doing that, Mariah. We appreciate it.
No, we more than appreciate that. That's awesome. We'll definitely get you a shirt or whatnot. That's cool.
Yeah,
But
and you just gave a little sneak peek too. If you happen to be a guest on the old pod, we're gonna send you guys the old Bunker Boys merch. So
yeah, for real. So we
if
got
you got
two going
anything
out.
to say, send it in.
Yeah. If you want to be a guest, just put your name down. We'll definitely have you. We would love that.
I mean, our list is fucking huge, but we'll put you on there.
Dude, well, I say we just do a couple sports picks since I know some of the fans don't like that much, and we'll get on out of here.
And yeah, if you guys don't like it, then fucking learn to like it, because that's what we do.
Right.
The old FanDuel can't do it out here, so it kind of hurts me every time we go on there, you know, because I wish I could use it, but for some reason gambling and betting is illegal in some states, and other states it's not. So whatever.
Well, dude, we'll do our picks here. I know your Super Bowl pick's already out the window. You picked the Buccaneers, which was a terrible pick,
and that's a good thing to touch on. I just want to say Tom Brady retired today, about an hour and a half to 2 hours before we started filming.
He needs to retire. He needed
22 years though, Brad.
I'm so happy for him.
But he also looked, I mean, out on the field, like he's 44, I believe, and he just looked like he could still do it for at least a couple of years.
With that last game when he had that bloody lip and he looked like he had those stone eyes, he looked like he's about 52 years old. And I said, he doesn't belong on this field no more. He doesn't belong in battle. Not
And
an action.
there is a point where it's like, dude, like you've already set the bar, like
Yeah, exactly. He's already
you're
yeah.
already the GOAT, dude.
6
Like
rings, legacies made.
seven
7? Okay, 7.
seven
Jesus.
rings, bro. Like
Jesus.
that ain't getting touched for a while for
Jesus.
sure.
All
But yeah,
right,
my
man.
Super Bowl pick is out the window. You're right. Who'd you
Anyways,
pick? What'd you pick?
Rams all the way. They're still gonna win it.
I'm
But
taking, yeah, okay.
anyways,
I won't say.
Sunday at 3:07 p.m., which is kind of odd. The Cincinnati Bengals they're at the Kansas City Chiefs. Bengals plus 285, Chiefs negative 385. Where are we going, dude?
Oh my gosh, dude. Do we have to do money lines on this one?
Yeah. Well, just for the 2 money
Yeah,
lines.
I know it hurts me because I'm trying to get ahead of you in this whole unit program.
Yeah. By the way, you are at negative 0.82 and I'm at negative 1.85.
So I'm about a unit ahead of you. So I'm going with the old Who Day, baby. The old
Bang.
Cincinnati
Yeah.
Bengals.
Okay. Bengals at plus 285. That's not bad. I really want the Bengals to win. I want it to end up being the Bengals versus the Rams.
Me too. So bad, dude.
But
so bad.
I'm gonna have to go the Chiefs on this one.
I know that's smart of you. It's very smart of you to get.
I just think Mahomes is moving. He's greased up, lubricated, ready to go.
And he's been there too, like
Dude, I was watching him play last week. He did some crazy shit that I couldn't imagine.
I know it hurts me to take the Bengals, but that's just who I want. That's who
I'm happy you bet with what you want. That's what I would want to do too, but I'm down 1, so I'm here to
No,
win.
I know you're here to actually make moves on the shit. So
we got the 49ers at the Rams at 8 or 6:42 p.m.
What's up with these weird times?
I don't know.
Maybe
they have a performance.
They're figuring out exactly the time they snap the fucking ball,
Yeah.
Dude.
Take the Niners.
I want to see Matt Stafford win so badly. I want to see him win a ring. But I also am tied to George Kittle just because he was on my fantasy team. That's the only thing tying me.
Really look at the odds there, dude. So at plus 3.5, you have it favored at negative 114. So people think it's going to be within the field goal range.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you might as well take the Niners.
Yeah, I'm going Niners.
Okay, buddy.
I know that's what you want, and I'm here for upsets, baby.
On this one, I really do think the Niners are going to win. But like I said, I like betting with what I want, and I really want the Rams because that's my Super Bowl pick. So I'm going to go Rams at plus or at negative 180.
That's a good pick, man.
And so we have two different picks. I like it, man. You're going double underdog. I'm going.
Call me the old double OD.
But think about it. If the Bengals
WD.
Win, yeah, WD. Think about it though. If the Bengals win, I'm down negative 3.5. That's crazy.
But that's really the reason. I mean, that's partially about 20% of the reason why I want you to go down. And I want to succeed, Oh yeah. Fuck.
But anyways, man, give us something positive to get out of here. Let people know what you're thinking. Give them your vibe.
Like I said earlier in this episode, I like to look up motivation just because I can't conjure it up like Brad can. I can't just fucking stare at a wall and drink an IPA and fucking realize that dogs are living right. But
that's so sad.
No, dude. It's just a different way of living and I respect it. But this one comes from a boy called Hunter S. Thompson. I don't know if you remember who that is.
I know who that is. That's my guy.
It just says that anything that gets your blood racing is probably worth doing.
Right.
And I guess that just anytime I feel like my heart start racing and like I get nervous and anxious, I'm always thinking of other people like, oh, what are they going to think of me? And how's that going to go? But then I look at it after it's already happened, I'm like, why did I look at it that way? Like, why didn't I just focus on myself in that moment and try to, whatever it is. Like, for example, this week I was driving this little mini electric excavator, and they were like, yeah, go on, hop up in it and start plowing shit out of the way. And I was like, dude, I don't know how to fucking run that. And so my heart started racing. I was like,
Yeah.
they're going to make fun of me for like how I'm driving. They're going to just say little things like, oh, like for your first time. And then but those moments where like I'm in that situation and I'm like, they all had to start from this at some point, you know, like they all had to sit in that excavator and fucking start and have people chirping at them the whole time. I don't know. I've been trying.
Now imagine the moment we got planned that we have coming up that we won't say yet.
And that's what pisses me off, because that's why I chose this.
Yeah.
Because and Brad, I'm so happy you said that, because that is exactly why I chose that. And so the reason I chose the example I did is because I don't want to spoil it for people that are listening. But it's just like anytime that your blood starts racing, it obviously means that it's something you need to push the boundary, get out of your comfort zone and fucking and send it. I mean, as simple as it sounds, like you just got to you can't get like, I guess the feeling that I feel when that happens is like, I feel constricted and like, I want to just stay in that kind of ball, but you can't. You have to move on. You have to do things that make you feel uncomfortable. Right. And it's scary and it's intimidating, but it's like, the after is like, oh dude, like I did that and it's worth it. And I'm happy. You feel so much happier that you do it once you actually do it. It just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like investing in a stock that goes up 10 times, you know?
Yeah, it's scary. It's
life right there, baby.
Like,
that's called living.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen, but then
I love those feelings, bro.
Yeah, and that's why because before we were doing this pod, I figured we would talk about what we were going to talk about. No, and then when when I was told we were going to save it, I was like, shit. But that still kind of sat with me in the right way. So I was like, all right, I got to still share it, you know, because you can apply that to a lot of things. You can apply that to most things. And when your heart starts fluttering, you're like, oh God, like, I don't know. Yeah.
And this experience that we're saving for you fans is going to be something so big that,
dude,
it's going to be giant.
So scary. Like when Brad proposed it to me, all I could think about was the negatives, but then I started thinking about like the positives of it. And I was like, I'm going to feel so much better after it actually happens. And no matter the outcome, like I'm just going to feel better that I got it off my chest.
Hopefully we're better, man. That's all I can
say. We'll be comforting each other after it for sure. We'll be like, I can't believe we just fucking did that. But
I don't like thinking about it too much, but just know, fans, we got something huge coming and we want you guys to stay tuned.
And it's scary as shit, dude.
Yeah. And we hope you guys enjoy. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and all I gotta say is have a good weekend, have a good week, and always master your skill of being a good vibe and having a good time. That's my advice.
Yeah, and I just want to kind of tail off of that and say try to think of what makes you keep going, I guess, in that week, because it's kind of nice to really sit and resonate with what's getting you through that week. I don't know. You've really, in these 8 episodes that we've already recorded, you've really showed me that like thinking about just the little things and what kind of gets you through your day, it kind of helps you in a way, because you're you're not sure about things, but it's when you're thinking about it to the next level, it's just like, wow. Like,
yeah, it's comforting.
Yeah,
but at least you're not avoiding it, because the more you avoid it and push it off,
that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
uncover the truth and be okay with it, whatever it is.
Thanks for saying that, because if you avoid it, then it's just always going to be there, just kind of living in you, you know. And once you confront it, it's like oh shit, like that's
Yeah.
all it was, you know, and
Yeah.
that's something that I've learned just through these fucking 2
That's
months of
good,
what
dude.
we've doing. So
Yeah. I've learned just to open up and always speak true and
yeah,
be
no,
honest.
and I
So
like
that's what I
that. I
do.
appreciate it because it opens my eyes. I'm like, damn, like
Yeah.
what? For some reason, I feel like why am I not thinking that way? But it's I can't look at it like that. I got to just say
Yeah.
I'm a different person. I don't look at things the same
Right.
way as this other guy. But the fact that he's bringing it to my attention, it's like, wow, like I'm gonna take the time and do
Likewise.
that
Yeah.
extra thinking, you know. So
Likewise, dude.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and like like I've said before many times, like I'm happy doing this, and it makes me happy. I look forward to it each week, and I look forward to the people sending in all their suggestions or feedback and everything. It feels good to know that we're touching other people, I guess. So
Hey, man. I love you.
love you too, buddy.
All right. Have a good week, everybody.
Woo!